everybody, this is Salvi here with the VTuber news coming right up for you. Before that, of course, smash that subscribe button, hit that bell, and the like button as well, and let's get right into it. He has weighed in on the Hollow Stars thing and angered VTubers at the same time. Male VTubers, it seems like, at the same time. Today we're talking about Asmongold, who is a YouTuber, recently becoming more of a political commentator, and he is more of a reactionist now. He used to be doing a lot of gameplays before, but right now he's more reactionary in a lot of things he does. Well, we're going to talk about this that popped up. Asmongold on why he thinks VTubers serve no purpose relative to male VTubers, relative to female VTubers. Male VTubers are over-based. VTubing is all about girls, a female activity. It's like a clever use of game mechanics where women can stream without having to be hot. If you look at the top 100 male streamers, a lot of ugly dudes. If you look at the top 100 female streamers, every single one of them, at least one of them, are average. Reason why? Guys watch girls because they're hot. Male VTubers have served no purpose. Value people get out of VTubing is fantasy of the character. Basically, every single unattractive girl that's successful in streaming is a VTuber. Maybe there's a couple exceptions on TikTok or something. So hitting all VTubers, not only males but females too. But let's listen to what he actually says.
Hololive is going to cut support for their male VTubers. So male VTubers are over. Based. Yeah, based. So, yeah, I mean, VTubing is all about girls. It is. It's a girl thing. Now, there are guys that are VTubers, and, you know, more power to them. Good for them. But the reality is that VTubing is a female activity. VTubing is like it's like a clever use of game mechanics, like an exploit, basically, where women can stream without having to be hot. And this is a huge, huge thing, because, and I've said this before, is that if you look at the top 50 male streamers, the top 100 male streamers, there's going to be a lot of ugly dudes on that list. If you look at the top 50, the top 100 female streamers, every single one of them is going to be at least above average. And the reason why is because guys watch girls because they're hot. That's the reason why. It's so obvious, and everybody knows it. But, you know, people don't want to say this, but it's obviously true. So, and two of your mods are male VTubers? Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, there it is. Two of my mods are male VTubers. Well, yeah, and listen, guys, listen. Yeah, well, now you guys shouldn't join Hololive, okay? Well, I didn't know it was two of them. I thought it was just one. They've multiplied now? We have two of them now? Oh my God.
Okay, so a bit of what he said there. Yeah, it is very true that the look is what matters a lot. And that's why even the male VTubers that are around are, you know, they have a certain look to them. There's certain attractiveness to them. Nijisanji has been really good at getting the vshojo out there en masse in order to be able to get the money from the vshojo. So that is something that they've been able to really do. They know exactly how to milk it properly, or at least milk it in such a way that they are able to get the money. So Nijisanji kind of throws his whole thing out the water because, you know, at the very least, a lot of males there do well. Now let's take a look at, see if he's correct just by the numbers. The numbers really don't care about feelings or anything like that. Let's take a look at two charts. The most popular VTubers by peak numbers are the majority, as you can see here, is Shio in 2025. This is 2025 are the numbers that we have. Shion, Chloe, Kanata, Usada Pekora, Lulu, Suzuha, Sakura Miko, Gargura, Rei Toya, Vantkuzu. Rei Toya and Vantkuzu are males, and then Sameko Saba is female. Like 9 out of 10, well, 8 out of 10 are female. And we're going here with most watch VTubers, not counting a number one, which is someone who doesn't even see himself as a VTuber. Burnt Peanut doesn't even see himself as a VTuber, so I won't see him as one. But the other ones, you see the only males there that you can see is Vantkuzu, Kanae, who both are from Nijisanji if I'm not mistaken, and those are the only ones on the top 10 that you can see there. So yes, there are a couple who are there. The ones that are males in Nijisanji and Nijisanji JP, because Nijisanji JP knows exactly how to cater to the masses that they want for you know, the male stuff, exactly what they want, and seemingly they're doing a seemingly really good job in figuring out exactly what each of them want and what they desire. Now let's go on to some of the quotes that I have here. One of them is Lucius Merriweather, says the Roach King speaks true. What purpose has the maleoid if not to show beauty in his ugliness? Men being pretty cartoon characters? Female viewers enjoy good-looking men? Don't make me laugh. It is for the women to be beautiful and for men to be bald testosterone monsters. And says he's basically that guy in every Discord that acts like he knows everything, even when he clearly hasn't thought everything through, though. He says everything with a full confidence and takes no pushback as proof he's right. When really people just don't feel like arguing with someone who's not going to admit they're wrong. True, Asmongold rarely admits he's wrong, unless they get embarrassed into it. Nothing he says is actually insightful either. It's just the most default surface level take you could come up with, carried by confidence. That's the only reason it even sounds convincing. The people agreeing with him aren't doing it because he's making good points. It's because what he says is easy to agree with. And that's the thing. It's very goon-minded, but either way, like you can see that there are a lot of VTubers. Stellarverse, no wait, no, not Stellarverse. FSPEN, First Stage Production EN, have been doing very, very well with their male VTubers. Of course, male VTubers do have to look attractive to a certain point. And people here, while this isn't bad, you also have to be personable and be watchable unless you're catering to that specific game niche, which they don't. Fan-presenting VTubers tend to make more of an effort to engage with their viewers rather than just exist to be adored by them. And that, I guess, is just reacting to these specific things that are happening here. And it says, another Asmongold L. Asmongold is not factoring the power of the Niji sisters, Fujoshis, or girls seeking BFE. That's surprisingly big market. Male VTubers serve no purpose. I hate to break it to you, but lots of women like male VTubers, which is very true. Thing is, not every VTuber I've seen post their IRL self, be them male, even though I don't swing that way, or female, are into well above average in the good-looking department from what I've seen. And by that note, I would say that most likely Asmongold should be a VTuber. By the note of, you know, when you're talking about attractiveness, probably Asmongold should be a VTuber if he thinks all like ugly men go to VTubing. Just saying. As a fellow pug fugly dude, yeah, I do think that. When will this guy shut the fuck up? A fruit is saying that. When will this guy shut the F up? And a lot of people agree with her here. Says, known about this guy since early MMO days, and I've never had a clue how anyone is capable of entertaining his drivel. Fruit, somehow these grifters always rewarded. Marsh says, you know, there's some truth to what he's saying. I have a music channel on YouTube, and even there, the vast majority of my audience is male. Now ask yourself, why we see a lot of men using female model, but not the other way around? Let's not pretend we don't know why. This business model, now, misogyny, racism, rage bait. Don't take anyone who listens to Asmon seriously, as all he does in his alt in his rat's nest and try to stir us up and piss people off. The man barely knows what a VTuber is, and he's trying to stigmatize them even further for attention. Effing disgusting. So yeah, there's a lot of responses here. A lot of people. Mujin says, VTubing is a perpetual cycle of rage bait, man, I swear. No, you don't have to go against your principles and show nudes and succeed in the space. 99.99% of content creators don't make it, VTubers included. So just be yourself and try your best. Ignore the rage baiters and the gooners. That's what I say. Try yourself, then try it yourself if you want. Be your best, be who you are, and the people will follow. You may not have a large audience, like, you know, some of the top female streamers would have, but you will have an audience. It will be there. You just need to know how to cultivate and what to do when you, like, which ways to cultivate things so it works out for you. It will not be easy. Guaranteed it will not be easy, but in general, it just isn't easy anymore for anybody trying to do anything online anymore. That's just the way it is. Unfortunately, it just isn't as successful as it was maybe before the huge rush of VTubers were around. It's always going to be that way. People are always going to have some way, shape, or form it be more of a visual thing. Humans are visual creatures, but do not let that dissuade you from doing anything you want, whether it be IRL VTubing, IRL tubing, you know, bread tubing, whatever, or VTubing, or 2.5D tubing, or whatever it is that you want. Do not let that be something that will discourage you, because you should just do what you want, honestly. She is sharing some important news as we're talking about Daisy Dandelion, a female English-speaking VTuber affiliated with Chromashift's Pre-Mari unit alongside Mia Melania and Poco Raccoon. Of course, they were part of Idol EN's Wildfire, and they got reshuffled when Brave Group made it into Chromashift. Now they are in FTW Entertainment for the World, I believe, Entertainment. They switched over to that. It's a whole thing. So they are not technically part of Brave Group anymore. They're part of FTW Entertainment. And today, we do have, well, not today, over the weekend, we did have an announcement from Chromashift here. It says a message regarding Daisy Dandelion. And their message is this. It says, thank you for your continued support of Chromashift. It is with a heavy heart that we announce that Daisy Dandelion has made a decision to graduate and focus on her health and to pursue her passions outside of streaming. We respect and support her decision and are committed to doing everything we can to support her in this transition. Daisy also wishes to apologize for not addressing her hiatus sooner and is deeply grateful for everyone's patience. She was on a hiatus due to health reasons for, I think, over a month. Kindness and support during this time. So yeah, she's thankful for the kindness and support and everything during this time. Since her debut, Daisy has shared many moments with this community, and we sincerely thank everyone who has supported her along the way. She hopes fans will continue supporting the agency and other talents, and that everyone continues to find happiness. Daisy's graduation will take place on April 12th. Please join us in giving her a warm send-off. People responded saying, can you share the time the VODs on her channel will remain available? And if so, will the member streams become public once memberships expire? As with other channels of graduated talents, Kaisei Kota, we have no plans to private any existing content. We will allow Daisy to make her final decision, so if she wishes to unprivate all member streams and leave everything else up, that's exactly what we'll do. That is at least very kind that they're doing that. Now, she has her own message here for everybody. And this is it here that I'm going to show it to you guys. And of course, I'm going to show it to you in a bigger way than we could there. It says here, I would like to extend sincere thank you to everyone of the support and patience. Have a very important announcement. I'll be officially graduating from Chromashift. My last stream will be on Saturday, April 12th. In September, I was diagnosed with health issues that required intervention while also suffering from severe anxiety and panic attacks. The decision wasn't made lightly during my recovery, although difficult. I knew in my heart graduation would be the best path forward, and I'm grateful to be supported by management in my desire to step back for my overall well-being and happiness. During my 2.5 years with Idol Brave Group FTW Entertainment, I discovered invaluable new strength and resilience. I've got to experience so much I thought once impossible for me. I am nothing but grateful for the chance to share my art, music, and heart with everyone, and I cannot thank you all enough for supporting me on this journey. I feel optimistic, happy, and hopeful for what the future has in store. I still have many dreams, and my ultimate dream, and first and foremost, is to live my healthiest and happiest life. Not only for myself, but for those who care for me and those who I care for, especially for the Dandelions, and Lion Cats with the lovely community we've built together. And I hope everyone can see my graduation like a beautiful sunset, like a dandelion that holds a wish and flies to the sky to grow once more. I will always carry a bright and positive memories with what I've shared together as I head towards the next chapter of my story. Hope my words come off as sincere as I feel. Today, despite the sad nature of this news, I am happy and relieved. Finally get to share the authenticity with you. Thank you again for your patience, support, and understanding. My last wish is to have the most fun-filled week together. So yeah, that's what people want to do for her. And she also, for the Dandelion, she did put all the information on, her surgeries, blood transfusions, that led to a lot of stuff, and that led to the decision that happened here. She did do a stream, and I'm just going to be doubly sure to double check down here when it comes to this, if she has put anything specifically saying, no clipping or whatever. I always double check that now, because I want to make sure to be respectful of their choices. And so far it says no clipping. I'm not going to show the most emotional parts. I'm just going to try to show little bits here that she is able to say to her community. Let's go.
But I hope that knowing that this is solely my choice and that I'm looking forward to whatever the future brings is some kind of reassurance to the announcement. I have many things that I'm looking forward to experiencing and trying in life, and I still have so many dreams. But my ultimate dream is to live my healthiest and happiest life.
And that is all I wanted to show you guys. She was very emotional in this. I watched all of it. She was very emotional in it. I do not want to be seeming to, take advantage of any kind of emotion that's going on there. That's why I didn't show any of the most emotional parts. She has a shaky voice because she's nervous, and also she was emotional before this part and after this part. So those emotions still show up in there. She did have a shaky voice here, but it wasn't necessarily like the extremely emotional part of the video. So I just want to explain why I still showed this, so you guys can see the positivity. I want to show a positive part of the stream instead of going for the emotional side. I do wish her the best, though. I do know that health is the most important thing, and I'm glad that she's taking her time to put importance on that. Rem Kanashibari is a female language VTuber along with your other members of Lunalia, Dr. Nova, Alias, and Yumi the Witch. Recently, they have announced that they were doing a Lunalia 2-year anniversary, 2-year anniversary for the people that are still there, of course, still in Lunalia right now. And let's take a look at everything here. They show feed, of course, for the certain enjoyers out there. And this is their bunny girl look for the ones that are here. That's I believe the ones that are there are Rem Kanashibari, Alias Anano, and Dr. Nova.
We covered it up as much as we could.
Wow.
Yeah.
Alright. I got to show it off at WeebCon over the weekend, so I'm really happy.
They're like, hello, demonetization.
A lot. So I hope it was okay.
That's for
Chat,
you,
do we think the stream is getting monetized?
No.
Can I get like
No
a scope?
monetization.
Does chat think we can make it? Like YouTube allows certain things. It's better than Twitch
Yeah.
sometimes.
Alright, if you think we're gonna get monetized still, put a green heart. If you don't think we're gonna get monetized, put a red heart. I'm just curious.
Look, there's a chance that they will get monetized, just to be honest with you guys. Just, putting I usually don't put a lot of comments. Well, I try not to put too much commentary here, but they will get monetized. I've played Bunny Garden before, and it's been monetized. It's fine.
And while that happens, Nova, truth or dare?
I'm afraid
how
for
this
my
works.
life. And my channel.
Rem from the Netherlands. Oh my goodness.
They say that because of us together.
They have Bunny Girl merch shop, the acrylic stands. It's absolutely fucking amazing. And then we have, oh dear lordy, underwear. That's new. That's brand new. I did not expect underwear from them. That is also scratch cards, pack of 5 cards. So that is absolutely something that I was not expecting. And they also have chips here, poker chip keychains as well. And here we go with other things here when it comes to Alias, I don't know, and other things that they're doing. They're just messing around, just having some fun, and they're just enjoying themselves as much as they can. I am very glad that they were able to at least keep it up on the channel, that it wasn't taken down for any stupid policy or anything like that. Let's see if it continues to stay up. Big congratulations to the 3 of them. She has a new look as we go to Yubari Rei, who is an indie female Japanese VTuber who used to be a certain glasses-wearing office lady inside of the Blue Dorito company. She is a former VTuber support staff employee, and she did make her debut on 4th of July 2025. And here is where we're going to be talking about this. April 4th, Saturday, she did her major announcement unveiling her loungewear. First, the new outfit and major announcement here. And this is where it is. And she is, of course, taking a look as many do with things that are going on here. The different loungewear that people are taking a look at. You have different references here. Very nice. Like, people are really good artists. See, this is Sting right there. But people are really good artists around here. It's really great to see that out there. And I think when she has the VTuber things here, these are the different VTubers who have done these specific designs that they are showing there. Like if a VTuber has done it, they show off who the VTuber is. Like here as well, you have another VTuber who did it as well for her. Just drawings here. Another one here. So yeah, damn, someone gave her a lot of abs. Someone gave her some strong abs there. Again, as well. I believe that's what it is. At least that's what I believe it is. And this is the full thing. Let me just go and show it to you there.
はですね、ちょっとルームウェアなので、じゃーんスリッパを履いておりました。エイのスリッパです。ニコニコ、かわいいですね。イエーイ。不思議な力でずり落ちない、そんなルームソックスとニコちょっといい気持ちになれる、そんなエイのルームスリッパです。かわいいですよね。そしてそ
Very
し
cute.
て
Very cute.
おエイの形のジッパーがあって およよよよよ。本当にお世話になっている方なんですけれども、ロリアンコ
And like her face, all the structure of everything looks a lot different. It does look a lot different. But here we're gonna see a little bit more. Don't want to make this too long for you guys. Very cute, very cute. The starry eyes.
この
Got hard eyes.
ちょ
Things like that.
いただきまして超気に入ってます。ありがとうございます。ということで皆さん新書お披露目グッズ発売中でございます。ぜひチェックしてください。ので
And these are all of the pieces of merch that she has. She's running her own merch line right now with the outfit reveal. So she's continuing because she's already pretty big, 376k subscribers. She's able to be able, do this and run it for her community, which is amazing. Big congratulations to her, and I hope she continues to have lots of success. Something big is going on with Azki. Azki is a virtual diva. When she started Virtual Diva, Azki is her name. Azki is a shortened one. She is a Japanese VTuber and singer. She started with Inanaka Music, and she got into the main Hololive branch later on, and she became officially part of Hololive 0 Gen. After Inanaka Music closed down, there was the option of her either, graduating, being gone, etc., or moving on into the Hololive branch. Achan did convince her to go into the Hololive branch, and other people, that was like, I think it was decision B, like beta option, and she decided to go with beta. There's also Charlie and all the other things she had options of doing. So still, though, she is still doing her stuff with singing because she loves singing. That's what she started as. She's a V singer. She wants to continue doing this. 7-1 Wednesday, nationwide distribution release. A reservation started for the CD reprint of the edition of second album, Recreating World. If they're paid for sad things, it's a recreative album filled with determination to recreate the world as many times as it takes, and the inheritance for someone who will stand on stage in the next world. Says thank you for including the bonus track, a sound source you can't even listen to on stream. Everything's so emo to emo. Huge thanks for the recreation of the album world. So they're basically doing the album again. It is a redo of the album, the Recreating World that she did a while back, I believe. And it is wonderful that they're doing this for her. I'm glad that she's still getting projects like this going. Welcome back, everybody, to the VTuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers of various sizes, shapes, forms, types, everything in between. The reason why I do this is simple, as I've mentioned before. I do want it to be at least some positivity in it. I do know that I do speak about a lot of negative things here and there because, unfortunately, the news cycle does end up doing that sometimes in the VTubing community. It can get tiring. That's why I want to help VTubers out there. And today, Lychibe is the one that I am going to be talking about. And we are going to go through their Twitch first. It says, call me B or Likey. I am the one artist Vtuber with a penchant for pollination. They are a pollinating VTuber there. Let's take a look at something that they did recently.
He's busy playing with his balls. I should be the one playing with his balls.
Yeah, she realized what she said right away.
He's busy playing with his balls. I should be the one playing with his balls.
That was a quick one. That's why I had to do it twice, so you could hear it perfectly. And here we go with Lychee Hachimatsu, which is their full name here. Lychibe or Lychibe. And this is their YouTube side. And thank you so much for allowing me to showcase you on my channel here and on my VTuber Showcase. And I do hope this helps you in some way. Weird I can be and how fucked up I can be by like not being fully aware of how other people feel, and being that is sometimes seeming insensitive when I'm really trying not to be. But that's why I don't get into relationships. I hardly get into friendships for the same reason, because I'm gonna fucking forget who you are if you're not directly in front of me talking to me all the time. That's the kind of weird shit that happens with my autistic brain, where I have like weird object permanence issues when it comes to people. People permanence issues, whatever you want to call it. PP issues. I have PP issues. People permanence issues. I have big PP issues. I always have, we'll just call it that. I have PP issues, and my PP issues prevent me from being comfortable around other people because other people are good with their PP stuff. I am really horrible with my PP stuff. So I don't like people dealing with my PP issues. I don't want anyone else to deal with my bad PP issues. That's just what I had to say. Thank you guys for watching as always, and of course take a look, and if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all those things that YouTube asks of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.